Hello, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. Running a few seconds late, not too bad. It's a lot for me to get prepared for everything, and then I was monkeying around with my system to try to get the camera better and try to get the focus better, and I don't know if I succeeded, but I did monkey around with my camera. Hopefully there won't be a lag today. Let me put on my comments so I can see folks. Let's see, comments, here we go. Hi Jersey, hi Debbie, hi Mama Juju, April, nice seeing you all here. I probably need to keep my mouse over here. All right, so do you see those stack of books in the back on my table? Well, that's what I put the journal, Zach's journal, memory journal. I put those stack of books on top of it so it could kind of curate and be even Stevens as much as it's going to be. It won't be perfect even Stevens, but it does give it a nice texture, and you'll see as I take the clips off and everything. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to work in a journal and be intuitive. I need to put on my lipstick. I almost forgot. All right, so this is the cherry. And I need a haircut too. But so I've had to put my bangs like this. Oh, I kind of. Okay, there we go. Lipstick. Cherries in the Snow by Revlon. I belong to a lipstick club. Over there at Cynthia Senior Insights. She started a lipstick club. So I'm a member. So every time I go online live, I put the lipstick on. Looks better, I think. I can pucker, smile, and what else can I do? Kiss. There are 3 guys' kisses. Oh my goodness. I'm cuckoo today. Who isn't cuckoo? Let's see, what has been happening? I'm trying to think. I did do a Facebook Live, and it's the first time I did that live in a group, and I still can't figure out where my video is exactly. It comes up, but I don't see it in the group, and so I'm not sure how Facebook stores that. But we did have a lot of fun. And we made a intuitive tag. So that's the name of the Facebook group, Intuitive Tag Making. And so I'll go through it a little bit later on my art table. But that was fun to do that, so I did that. My hairdresser's out of town, which I'm like, ooh. Thanks, Debbie. Yep, got a lipstick club going. We need that. For some reason, YouTube makes us feel like we're more beautiful. and we tend to kind of take care of ourselves more. I don't know why. Now, I'm not in a pajama era time. You know, it's 6 p.m. here, which is not pajama time, but now Mama Juju does hers later. And she does get in her pajamas because it's like pajama time. So yeah, so that's what she does. Kiss kiss, yep. It's fun to be in a lipstick club. I never knew it would be, but it's fun on YouTube. All right, so let's see what I have planned. I do have to make a disclaimer because I'm not a mental health person, and I need to get my scenes here. I'm not licensed for that or anything, and I want to make sure that if you need a mental health therapist, that you get, oh, that's not it. There it is. That you, if you can't come out of the slump, if you're headed to, you cross over somehow. That's what I call it. If you cross over somehow and you cannot get out of the slump, then I would suggest a licensed therapist or a mental health professional. There's tons of them out there, and there should be no stigma attached to that. We all need it once in a while. I've had to go, because I have ADHD, I've had to do a lot of cognitive retraining. And I've gone periodically through my whole life just because of that. But now that I'm older and a birthday coming, August 10th, I will be 72 years old. And I don't know, through all the therapy through the years and the systems I've set up, I think I'm doing okay. And even through Zach's grief process, I still think I'm doing okay. But you never know. I might, there is a group that I can join, which I do suggest if you don't have a counselor or therapist. A support group is very nice. So don't be alone. If you need to, and I have my husband, to talk to. He's so wonderful. And I have my dogs, and, I'm kind of coming out of this slump now after reading his last report that came in from the coroner's office. He did die of an accident, and so it makes it a little more traumatic, but I'll get over it. I feel like I'm okay. Okay, now I want to share this as well. And I think that what I've been doing and creating in this memory journal is self-care. And I want to be loving and compassionate to myself. And I want to be empowered through my self-awareness. And I'm committed to loving and nurturing myself. So that's how I feel about this memory journal for Zach. And grief takes many shapes. A loss, a surgery, a diagnosis, a broken bond, a change in how our body moves, or how life unfolds. So we don't all show our grief in the same way, and we don't have to. We only need to meet ourselves gently with love in hand. And now that I recognize that grief is attached to how much love you have for someone. So the grieving will be different according to your relationship. And of course, we all love ourselves. So when we have a loss of how our body moves, or a surgery, after surgery, you lose your capacity to make a bed, or, maybe even go to the bathroom. So, that can create losses as well. So, and some grieving time. So I suggest, if you're a junk journal person, then we can express our grief in a memory book. And it's very simple to make. It's not with a lot of pages. It's just very simple. And we can add pages to it. Hi, Marty. Glad you came in. Welcome, welcome. All right, so the next thing, this is what I do. I'm thinking of a person that I know. I call her Messy. And she's always saying, "Oh, leave it to Vicky to bring up something, out of the ordinary." not attached to the topic of things. And so this is, I want to share this, what I have made. They're affirmations from a cow. Well, you'll see. I'm going to click it on. It's way different than grief, but let's have a little fun before we go to the art table. So here we are, and I love country things. I don't know why, I just do. I'm kind of a, I grew up in the hippie era, right smack in it. And, everything was supposed to be natural. That's the kind of hippie I was, everything natural, no makeup, no bras, no, no, kind of being against the establishment. So you don't want to go to a grocery store. You rather make it handmade or, grow your own stuff, that kind of thing. But anyway, I came up with these, and since I'm getting older, I thought this one with the grandma here is really cute. I'm as seasoned as my favorite cast iron skillet, and that's a compliment. I don't have to rush. Even the best milk takes time to turn into cheese. I don't know if you guys laugh at these, but I'm just going to read a couple and you can read them on your own. I'm thinking about putting them up for free in my Ko-fi shop. So if anybody wants to make stickers or whatever, they can. A sprinkle, let's see, I sprinkle love, not just salt, and that's my secret recipe for happiness. So we are going to sprinkle some salt, some love on our memory journal. And I'm the cream of the crop. I'm thriving one moo at a time. And I think that's taking care of ourselves. All right, I got one more. I'm just not grazing through life. I'm thriving one moo at a time. Oh, I think we might maybe have two of those, but with two different pictures. Let's see. I like a good stew. I get better the longer life simmers. And for some reason, I got something blocking. There it is. And sonka is a secret recipe because who knows what it is, right? For happiness. So when life tips me over, I just move on. Anyway, utterly ridiculous, I know. I just kind of like these things. You guys are probably used to me now. All right, we're going to go to the art table. Now let's make sure that I can do that. Okay, so there's me, hi, and there's the art table. And so these, I did a back and forward. They're kind of pink and blue and white. And brown for the cow. So I think what I will do, and I might put a white strip around them, and then that way they can be used as stickers. And if you don't want to use them as stickers, you can, just use them in your journal for a focal point or something. But I just thought they were kind of cute. All right. So I wanted to put this into the journal. I didn't have enough time to cut it. But we'll put this on the back burner here. So this is the journal. Let me move my mouse out of the way. Oh, you know what? It is not lagging. Oh. So whatever I did worked. Yay! And on my original screen, I had enough room to show this, but I don't want to touch the camera again. So you can see all these clippies here. Oops. I have some music on in the background. If it bugs you, let me know. I hope it's soft enough that I can speak over it. But I'm going to remove, so what I do to get it straight, as best I can, is I clipped it all. And I also trimmed again made these corners nice. Oh, can't see it. Dang. I made these corners nice. You just fold kind of like in a curve down, and it, I don't know how to explain it, but it makes you have nice corners. So I guess I am keeping that piece, but I did have to refold it. This is very forgiving. Did the same on this side. It's upside down. And this says some type, and it says the spirit to create. So I really like that. So I'm going to keep that. And I found my Lay's potato chips. Although this is hard to glue. Now for some reason, no, it didn't glue either. It doesn't want to glue. And I used fabric tack. And it's I don't know. So I might not be able to glue it. My staple isn't long enough to reach. Oh wait, let me think. I'm always thinking of that little. I might have a bigger stapler, but I doubt it. No, it would be in that little cubby hole. All right, so anyway, I've got to think about how, but I can put things in here. But he loved Lay's potato chips. And then I just added, these are just scraps. This is a Jolly Print scraps. And here I could go ahead and do an overlay, but I'm not really concerned about that. Here is, I had to cut some of the top off to get it, it's not completely straight, you see, but it is in the journal right there. You got about 1/4 inch. And the same on this. I think I might, honestly, I might have to trim this side. I don't think I did. Like right here. Actually, we'll do that right now. Well, if I look at it this way, it just looks like I need to trim. So this is what I do. I just do it by eye, but you want your pages between your journal. All right. Oops. See, I even got that one crooked. See, now look, I did this edging here, and I got it a little bit crooked, but you know what? I don't care. Probably if I hold it and just take that little piece off. Because it's a junk journal, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And I also cut some of these pages off between here. So that all your pages fit inside your cover. Well, I need to find, well, let's see if I can do this left-handed. I'm going to try to do my mouse left-handed. I don't know how successful I'll be, but we'll try it. All right. Oh, you think double-sided tape would work? Hi, Trekking with Debbie. Glad to be here. You're here. I've got double-sided tape. Let's see. This one is kind of thin. Let me see if I get a little thicker one. I think it might. Let's see, right here. Oh, I got a basket full of tape here. Yeah, I'm surprised that fabric tack will not work. So let's try it. I'm willing to try anything. How far can I get it down? Okay. I don't know if you guys can see me. Nope, I gotta move up. So double-sided tape means that it has glue stuff on both sides of the tape. Of course, I always cut it too long. Oh, that's okay. So we're gonna glue it on here, glue it on here. Just cut my excess off. And then what you do is you gotta make sure that this is kind of glued on there well, because then you're gonna take that top. Sometimes if it's not glued on well, you'll end up taking all the glue with you. So let's see. Okay. I hope it works. Be great. All right. This stuff is so silky. I don't know what, plasticky maybe? The Lay's potato chip thingy. You know what, that might work. And I can still get in it. We'll see. But I think that worked better. So let's say I want to put this poem in his potato bag. I have to cut these. Sorry guys, I just did not get time. Well, I shouldn't even say sorry. Too bad. I just say too bad. Too bad. I'm just going to cut this around, and I don't care if you like it or not. I might highlight the edges. We'll see how it looks. There we go. So I want to do it like this. I want to stick it because I kind of want to see that I have something in there. I always, because then I forget, if I stick it down too much, then I'll forget I have something in there. I wonder if I should do a, or just leave it. I'll just leave it. All right. Now I'll show you what I kind of put. I went through my stash just to kind of figure out what I have that I've already made, because I don't really want to, I mean, I have tons of stash. All right, so I made this. Kind of looks like, oh, I forgot, I did this, see? Oh, I'm so dumb. Now I have two of them. I forgot I made this. I can't remember what I do anymore. So it's got the affirmations I wonder if we just stick it in there without... Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Oh, Mickey. So I was looking at maybe putting this here, and then we would have some more pages. And I can even add another one. But I do need to trim this down. Kind of thinking about that. And then I can put this between here and like, what is this? This made me cry too, because my son was a very difficult child, Zach, to raise. And he actually had been estranged from me and his brother. And we didn't really know where he was, but we might have suspected. But when I read this this is from Thurston County Coroner Property Records. So we haven't seen him for 4 years. That's how long it has been. He just completely cut off access from his family. But when I read this, and what I know about him and what he's capable of doing, this was a property record, and this is all my son owned. It was 1 chain with a mullet, 2 cross necklaces, 1 watch, 2 batteries, 1 penny, and 1 dime. That's all he owned. And I'm just like swelling up in tears just thinking about it now. I don't know. I'll never know exactly why he dropped out of society, why he made that choice. All right. I also made this, and it's kind of wild, isn't it? I have a video, I'll plug it into the description, on grief that I made for Zach, because I know he loves animals, and a walk through your favorite garden. He also had gardens in the past. He could grow anything. So I somehow, and then I thought, well, I was going to put some papers in here, but then I decided I made these papers, and I think I will just actually put like 2 papers. I gotta glue that down again. I was thinking about I made this from cards, and there is now this just fit perfectly there, and that won't. I think my son had a mental breakdown, but that's what I think. There's no proof of it, but my mother's heart kind of does say that. I may have to put this like back here. And maybe build something for it back there. See how this is going to get thick? It won't take me long. It won't take me long to get it thick. Alright, so let's do this. And now I could either trim these off with the dark color there. Might look a little better. And then if I want to trim these paper. This is just a dictionary with half Elmer's glue and water mixture, and I just had it out like this. And then I added these, before I did the glue, I added these pictures, and I just glued it all with that mixture of half Elmer's glue and water, and then let it dry on my mat, because these are strips of, right here, they are strips from the dictionary. Tried to build it on my mat. I always use a silicone mat, always. Well, my husband just came in and turned off our music. I don't know why. Well, I had it in the background, kind of nice, but I have to have it very low, like I had it. Unless can anybody hear it? The music in the background? Let me know. If it's okay, we'll put it back on. I've never had the music before. I kind of like it.
Where's all the...
Oh, I've got it here. In case they didn't like it, I could turn it off.
Okay.
Do you need it?
No. How about Dinah Shore and the Lennon Sisters?
No. What was wrong with what we had?
I'll get it.
All right, so our new language for thumbs up is finger up, right? Is that, it's, so remember to thumbs up, finger up. Remember to finger up. I think that's it. Debbie said the music was fine and nobody else is complaining, so. I like that other music. That,
Yeah, sweet Joe Mindy.
yeah, it's just soft and. So I like that statue there. These old photos. Look at that cabin. Of course, I can't read it with my glasses. I lost my computer glasses. I can't find them. I can read better with them. But this is an old cabin. And this is the gun person. I don't know. Concord. I need a magnifying glass. I need to read. So I think I will go here, maybe just a little bit. If we cut off this, that's okay. Or maybe we just cut off one. I'm seeing if I think it will. Let's see. I don't know if I'll have to get my hatchet, or what do you call it? Guillotine. We call it the guillotine. This program is not for children. Just another disclaimer. we get kind of wild on here. Yeah. Okay. So how I'm going to build these is I'm going to use washi tape. I have a bag of washi tape. And washi tape. So this, I just kind of buy washi tape when on Etsy. I think I got a lot of this Oriental on Etsy. I probably got this on Etsy, the sunflowers. Let's see, this is kind of a red, blue, what do we call it? Oh, red, blue, orange, brown. Let's see. I gotta go through here and pick out something. This is almost empty, so that won't work. Could do a brown. Blue, no, I don't think this will do. I need to roll those up and I just don't want to. This one's pink. So I got a lot of girl stuff. I gotta think, I mean, sunflowers are for guys. He planted sunflowers. He probably would love that. Boy, this one is, no, that's about, I thought I had one that was on, had fishes. Fishes, or just, you know, plain. Of course, I'm not plain. I like color. So, you know, if you have a tendency to like browns and blacks and whites, you can still make your journal. I think for some reason, hi Janelle Arts and Crafts. Welcome, welcome. So, sometimes this washi tape doesn't want to stick very well. So, what I will do, now we could just do masking tape too. And I will do that as well. So I'm just going to put some glue here. Not a lot. This is the fabric tack glue. It's pretty strong. It's supposed to be anyway. For this side of the washi. And you just do it about halfway. About halfway. Just eye it. And then you cut this. I'm going to put its own washi on that one. Okay, let me cut this off. Okay, So what I did is I just kind of folded that tape. But I do have to add this glue. I guess it's going to do pretty good on that. So we're making a hinge. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, Vicky. I thought I could make it like that. Okay, hold on. So that is... Okay. Okay. So I've got to put another piece here. Vicky. Okay. It's been a while since I did these. I have to remember what to do. And of course, I didn't practice before I start, right? I always go by the seat of my pants, if you guys can understand that. I go by the seat of my pants. Got a little bit of... Oh, it's pretty sticking pretty good there. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, that's one. Now, basically, we got to do the same thing here. But I might bring this all the way out here. Where are you going?
I'll go to the store.
What are you getting at the store?
Coffee.
That kind of coffee? Which kind of coffee? Oh, you don't know.
Oh, I also go by T-Mobile.
Oh, did you figure that one out yet?
I gotta go talk to them.
Okay.
Okay, darling. All the best.
Okay,
The
bye.
deck looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think so. We just got our deck painted. And so we really do like it.
Okay.
And this one, I'm going to put about right there. And then I'm going to add a back piece. Really? Okay. I hear a telephone. Hope he answered it. And then we'll just put a piece back here. And then this will act there. All right. So we have a page here, and we have a page here, and we've got kind of a folder here that I'm going to put my things in. And then we have that. Now I don't know quite what to do with this. needed to add tape to that. Let's see, I don't know quite what to do. Let's see, what do I have in my scrappy scraps? I'll show you my scrappy scraps. This is a basket of scraps. I looked at this and I debated, okay, what am I going to do with this? Oh, I can make corner pockets. Oh, I can't throw that away. But when this gets too full, I do have to go through it and throw some things away because just me working here, Nobody else. Oh, nobody else is working here. These pretty roses. I got these in a Happy Mail. We could go more of this in there. Beth, I think, it got me in the Happy Mail. Oh my gosh. So this is a 1958 October. Starved, tried out, and didn't know why. I wonder what that means. I felt and acted like an old man, didn't enjoy food, and it gave me no energy. Oh, poor guy. He used to raise money. Well, anyway, don't get sidetracked, Vicky. So these are paint tapes that I made, which are kind of cool. That would be cool, but I think we need a thicker. So I have this kind of tape too. That would be cool to use in hinging papers, or a thicker masking. This is masking tape. All right. My little doggy. Oh, I have those, but I don't think I have a card. You know, that was I was looking all over for that card. I had to buy another one. I lost it in here. It got in here somehow. I might be able to put a pocket on there. We'll see. So this is what I do. I go in my scraps and I take a look and I say, oh, I think this might do, that might do, and then I pick out. I don't always use everything, but I will pick out. These are little scraps. Some are like for clusters. I love these angels. I gotta make it. Oh, and I love marble paper. I gotta get that out. There's a technique to make marble paper, but it's kind of complex. Looks hard. Let's see, anything else? These look like, that looks like a blanket. Here's a pretty castle. But I'm not into it. I do have some castles. That might be fun to do a castle theme in here too. Because he did like castles. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm going to add some more of this sunflower. I'm just going to cover up this with paper. So, what is everybody else doing? Are they, I'm trying to get that straight. Well, it's going to be kind of covered up anyway. Anybody making a special journal? I know some people were making Christmas journals. I just can't get into it. I know they do a Christmas in July, but I'm like, oh, I just can't get into Christmas. I always like to just be in the season. It's really hard for me to, although, you know, if you were really, it just makes you more organized, right? All right, and I think I'm going to use Beth's paper just to cover up here. Well, now I do like my coffee dye. So I'm just kind of thinking I might change my mind. It just, I don't know, it doesn't look as good as I thought it did. I like the roses better, I think. So if we put this and make a pocket here, kind of maybe what I'm thinking will look better. Because, well, this is quite pink. I do have one tag that I made in my Facebook group on a live, intuitive tag, Whispers of the Garden. This particular pieces here are from my digitals in my Ko-fi shop. This is an old flower thing here, and I put it upside down because I couldn't read it. Basically, it says that I care about you, Zach. I care about you, Zach. He loved roses. So, I thought if I do that there and I bring this rose over here, I'm still questioning here, or should I get just more of the brown paper like that, and then I can write something. I can write right there, and I can write here. This is just to carry stuff. Let's see if I get any more of that paper. I'm gonna look in here. Oh. Wait, I have this. Is that gonna fit? Well, I could cut some of that off. So I could, no, not flowing. Well, I don't know why I don't see it. I know it's from my tea dye batch of paper. So I could just get more tea dyed paper. So in the meantime, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, enough thinking, Vicky. You're just thinking. I can overthink very, very, very much. Too much thinking. Okay. And we're going to make this kind of come up here. So I really, like I say, I go by the seat of my pants. I just start creating and thinking about the person or the situation that's happening. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there as a, probably going to use this. This paper came from Beth. She gave me a rose paper that's just really fitting into the theme here. Roses and sunflowers. He liked both of those. He always thought they were pretty. Hi, Ginger. Glad you came in to see my progress of creating an intuitive memory journal for my son by just thinking about him and what he liked. All right. I like this, so I know for sure I'm going to... This right here I made... gosh, how did I make this? This is a grocery sack, and I imprinted on that machine where you roll it through, and then all I did was add some oxide ink here. I think I did, and then I go over it like this, and it colors the pattern. So I'm going to use that as a pocket. And I think, oh gosh, where does the tip go to? Oh, there it is. And I'm only doing the three sides. So I can, you know, as a pocket, we want to leave that part open. And just let that dry a little bit. And let's see. And then we're going to put that in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, bring it over so you can see what I'm doing. This is such a big memory journal. So pretty much everything I made in here except for the material. I don't want to though. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it open. Okay. So in my Facebook group, we're going to make a lot of tags, and I'm going to kind of concentrate on doing my intuitive tag making. I think I'm going to get a tea dyed stained paper. So I got to go to another place, so just wait a second. I'll be right back. All right. So I could do a design. I could do something minimal maybe. That is a leaf. So I just took stencils and let these soak. And that's how I get designs on my tea paper. And I use a pretty heavy strength of tea. And that might be what this is what I was looking at. This is just bubble wrap. I like to make designs in my papers. I don't know if these would be kind of fun to do. Okay, let's just see what this says. I'll go put this on my back table. It's going to get filled quickly. Because I was thinking about writing right here, so I'm going to just thinking about doing that. I should probably put this underneath here. Of course, I already taped it, but we're going to have a little spot of brown there, which I don't care. And I'm going to move this over here. Okay. This is how I measure, by eye. I measure by eye, guys. And usually, not all the time is it right. But when I measure, I can't get it right for the heck of me. It's really hard. All right. I can go over this way. We'll stick this here. So this paper here is a tablet from the dollar store. Of, you know, like when children first learn to write. That's what this is. Ah, it'll go in there. I'm just going to go around the edges on this because I really don't need to do the whole thing. Yeah, I teed. Now this particular one is a lighter tea stain. I'm so happy we got our decks. I'm going to have a new outdoor furniture set that's been remodeled. They're doing the seats right now. There we go. So this would be a place, maybe I can introduce the journal here. That'd be a good place. Okay. Well, I created a pocket. I created pages. Let's see now. I don't know what I'm going to do on this side. But as you can see, it will get thick. Let me see if I can show you. See? It will get thick. You can make these any size you want. I just want a big one for my son because we're going to bury him in Butte, Montana next summer. And so I do need pages like for that. And I want to do a picture page and, oops, I don't need this. But I did want to show you how you can just, when I'm talking about building up, this is how you build up on this particular journal. So you're going to build this up. And then I'll cover most of the brown. You don't need to cover the brown, but I think it looks better because, for me, because I don't like these lines here. I don't iron my paper, but I'm not even sure if you could get those lines out if you ironed. So I'd rather just cover them up with stuff that I've made. Let's see. Let's see what the... I gotta get my... Get my mouse up here so I can see what's going on with the... One thing, you know, with all you guys' comments. Oh, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm so, okay. I remember Trekking coming in, welcome. And Marty coming in. And she's trying to cause some trouble. We have a new, we have a new way to say thumbs up, fingers up, I guess. Finger up. We're an adult channel here. Hi, Janelle. Yep, I remember you coming in. That's great. Yep, I'm just winging it, Debbie. Just winging it. But I'm kind of thinking in my head, you know, what would look good for Zach and what he liked. I kind of wanted this to be a positive journal for him. And it's not... I do have some questions that I'll probably do. That might be more of me. But, where are they? Oh, they're on this. Because we're going to put this in here. So on this that I did last time, there are questions for me to go through. So I'm going to stick that in there for right now. They're personal. But yeah, my mind is thinking about Zach, and I'm winging it with creating the journal. That's how we want to. We want to just have it come out to be whoever the person you're thinking of. It's a memory journal. And Ginger came in, and that's great. Pamers is this smash booking. Oh. Okay. Mama Juju is saying hello. Hi, Daisy and Grace Bonnie. I welcome you. Yes. Let's see what Marty's saying. Joey had me do stuff today. Oh, physical therapy for my tennis elbow and radial nerve pain. Now both shoulders and neck are sore. I feel a flexoral is in order tonight. I think so too, Marty. Yeah, I don't like pain either. Or soreness, pain. I just don't like pain. Radial nerve pain, that's painful. And people saying hi to Marty. I need to go inside and brush my teeth and wash my face before Juju Bug comes on. Okay, Marty. I'll see you later. Yeah, Juju's coming on soon. Well, hopefully everybody gave me a thumbs up. We'll really appreciate it. Any questions on anything you have? Questions? Any questions? Oh, this is a big screen. Any questions from anybody? Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's 7:16. Been on here over an hour. Doesn't take long. Before you know it, time just flies. Oh, how am I going to get that to be? Oh, thank you, Mama Juju. I think I'm going to have a fun time. I've decided that the first thing I'm going to do every day is work in this journal with my son. I'll just pretend he's right next to me. Any questions? Anything you guys want to share before I say goodbye? Wish you guys all love. Juju will have her channel. It's Mama Juju Crafting at the back 40. This is her channel, Mama Juju. I don't know if you can see my pointer or not. Mama Juju Crafting on the back 40. Next week, we're going to start back on the flowers. And periodically, I will show you the journal and what I've been doing. And I'm not sure if anybody else wants to create a memory journal. They're pretty easy to do if you want to or you have the need. I love that. Seth Apter is my favorite artist right now. All right, I'm going to wish y'all loves, kisses from my cherry blossom lipstick. Love to the universe. Thank you guys. I appreciate you much for coming in. Simple Debbie, I'm going to try to get you on here. She has a wonderful YouTube channel as well and talks about her day and her life. It's very interesting. I always learn something from her. She also writes beautiful poetry, and I love poems, so, I do love poems. All right. Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you hopefully next Saturday, 6 p.m. And I think we'll do sunflowers with the tea bags, because I think I might leave what's the other one? The one that's going to take a lot of tea bag folding, I think. But somebody really wants it. I don't know. Anyway, we'll do sunflower probably next time. get back into the, and then I have a couple, then we'll be done, almost done with flowers and do something else with tea bags. Love you guys. Oh, thank you. Zach is with us. I know, I feel like he's right in back of me, peeping over on the art table. Love you guys. Bye bye. See you next time. Oh, I gotta put here. Oh, I wonder why the... Oh, for some reason I put that up. I just wanted to try one more thing. Bye, Debbie. I want to put this one up, and it won't go up. Interesting. Well, I'm going to give up. That one up. Bye-bye, guys. Enough messing around here.